Check in at the Sait Culinary Campus. That's where Mike Yanni's hanging out this morning, getting barbecuing tips and tricks from our friends there. And it's time, I guess you've gone through sort of the main course, and now it's time for dessert, Mike.
I think it's only natural we look at dessert. You can do a lot of things on the barbecue when it comes to dessert. Grilling fruit is quite popular, but what can you grill, what can you not grill? Chef Lepine from Sait Culinary Campus joining us this morning. Yes, we've all heard pineapple before, but you can do much more than pineapple.
Yeah, absolutely. Apples are a great alternative. Peaches, plums, apricots. The key with it is we don't want anything overly white when doing peaches or apricots, etc. So get them a little bit where they're still a little bit firm. And usually what I'll do is I'll just kind of cut them in half, take out the pit, and then again grill them face down. Yeah.
Nick, cameraman Nick, come on over once again and see what we've got here on the grill. So we've got apples on the right, we've got pineapple on the left.
Yeah.
One of the things I noticed right away when you put it on is I assumed you would sprinkle some sugar, maybe soak it in some kind of juice to get the flavors going. You're dry grilling these.
Dry grilling it because once they're cooked, that's when I like to give it that caramel sauce, strawberry sauce, pineapple, a little bit of honey, cinnamon mixed in.
Doesn't dry
very
out,
well.
though?
No, you can see that they're still nice and soft, right? The nice thing, again, cutting the apples thin is that it's going to give them enough time to actually fully cook. And then you can just see how they kind of break apart.
Yeah,
that's
it,
right?
Still juicy on the inside. You can see the juice.
So, you know, the thing I do is if you have an apple core, I'll cut them and then remove kind of the seeds and whatnot, especially with the apples. And, you know, that's great with a little bit of gelato, ice cream, you know, sorbet if you want.
High heat with fruit?
Yeah, high heat as well. I mean, the one thing we don't want to do, obviously, is strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, anything like that. Pitted fruit works very well. Apples, pears are even good. Pineapple is one of those ones that's so good, though, especially when you get those hash marks there, right?
It kind of caramelizes the sugar, right?
And again, that's jumping back to why we don't want to put sugar on, because there's already so much natural sugar in your fruit that if we put more, it's just going to burn too quick and we're not going to be able to fully cook the fruit.
So after you take that off, then, what would you put on fruits? Other than if you want to put on ice cream, would you put a sauce? Would you put more sugar?
So pineapple, right, if you have a little bit of honey that you mix in with just a little bit of cinnamon and brush that over top,
that sounds good.
Absolutely delicious. You know, the apples here, a little bit of caramel sauce, if you have, or sticky toffee sauce.
Speaking my language.
Yeah, anything with essentially that you like on your fruit, right?
Lots of ideas there. We are going to jump on Periscope one more time. If you have any questions for Chef Steve Lepine here from Sait Culinary Campus, throw them out there. There's also a course coming up, Thrill of the Grill.
Yes.
Coming up very soon.
I think in the next couple weeks or so with Chef Groves.
A lot of details on our website there, so you can learn more. But jump on Periscope now, you guys. More questions for Chef Lepine. See you later.
I don't know if he answered our questions, because we both sent in questions about method of transport of food back to our studio.
We jumped on Periscope, and Mike Yanni just showed us the empty plate. That's what he answered my question.
I didn't catch that one.
Yeah.
Coming up after the break, we'll tell you what's on tap for Friday's show.